Welcome to Don't Fret News. We have a breaking news story. We actually have a correspondent down there trying to pick up the pieces. Mike, can you tell us what's going on?
We're outside the Isaiah Russ concert, and it is a riot, Tom. Fans are going crazy. They can't get enough of his music. They're waiting for him to take stage now. And right now, we also have breaking news that there is an exclusive interview with Matt Barron and Isaiah Russ. We're going to go ahead and get that footage for you. It's actually from the future, Tom. Let's get that put up now.
Welcome to Don't Fret Juneteenth Special. I'm Matt, and tonight we have a phenomenal show for you. Straight from Houston, Texas, Isaiah Russ. Yeah, I know. We're excited too. Buckle up. Don't forget, every song you hear tonight will be available online for free at don'tfret.xyz. Let's rock out.
You know, lots of rock bands started out as friends playing together for fun.
What's going on, y'all? My name is Matt. I'm here with
Russ, Isaiah Russ. Yep,
and we are here to rock and roll. So, you ready? All right, let's do it. I actually got a couple of your songs on here already.
I'm excited to see which ones, brother. That's 1975. I like that one song. Just got a boyfriend anyway. I told Matt this. I told him this. Like when I saw him randomly one time, I was like, that's one of the like top 5, top 10 like rock songs, period.
So check out what we got under Isaiah Russ.
Frito-Lay's already running. Let's get into it, baby. Happily ever afters.
Yes, sir.
Wow. Hey, I'm finna be bad at this. Hold on, bro. Hold up. Hold on 1 second.
All right, no, you're good. You look.
Wow. My expert is crazy. Shit.
And that's you. So you grew up playing guitar here?
Yeah.
Were you playing guitar or were you playing bass?
I was playing guitar, but on Rock Band, I would play lead singer, of course. That's my first time, like, you know, getting a taste of that. Me and my cousins, we literally, oh shit. So, let me reset. Come on. Remember that? Yeah, baby.
So, with Happily Ever Afters,
Yeah.
what inspired you?
right
Oh,
now.
yeah, you got star power.
I'm tired.
Yep.
Fuck.
What inspired that title?
Valentine's Day.
Okay. You feel me? Oh, yeah, you got star power.
I'm tired.
What inspired that title?
Valentine's Day.
Okay.
You feel me?
Yeah.
I'm a big marketing guy. I always think like that, like what's going on. I want to be a part of it now and shit. So I had made the song In Bloom, and I was just looking for any excuse to, put music out. And I was just chilling. Like right after I made In Bloom, I was like, I'm gonna make an EP. And this is probably like a week and a half, 2 weeks before it even came out. You feel me? So it was very like spontaneous. But yeah, it was like, okay, Valentine's Day is coming up. How can I take advantage of that? You know? And yeah. So it was like, okay, happily ever afters. That's easy.
Yep.
You know?
Yeah. And then
You did 100%, bro.
oh, I didn't.
At this rate.
You can't argue with the results.
You might show up, Oscar. Oscar, you're in trouble, bro. Work on your paradiddles, Corey.
So, do you feel like after hours are something to be romanticized?
Absolutely.
Can you explain that?
It's just because, I always feel like, at nighttime, I think I heard a quote one time by like Travis Scott. I love Travis Scott.
Yeah.
But like, he was like, at night, everything's real. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Like everything's real. And I kind of like related to that. I want people to have a good time. When you see people having a good time, people are having drinks, they're having spirits, they're in a totally different, you feel me?
Yeah.
I was even reading some shit last night about just like social masks.
Masking for...
Yeah, just like masks.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? That, people just like naturally have, in the nighttime, that kind of like gets the crack. it gets kind of cracking, you kind of get to like pull it to the side a little bit, you know, it's real, you know, and I think that's when you really get the best out of like people.
Yeah.
But I think it's really a lot of cool shit going on, and I think like sonically a lot of the music that I'm really on best for that, you know. It definitely is part of it. Like I remember we was in the studio just like working on some stuff in LA. I was, you know, with my whole band, walking on the sidewalk with I think some other friends, and then somebody had said something like, yeah, I might go to this after. You know, that's the thing. Apties, afters, after hours, like the whole thing. And that was like maybe like 2 years ago. So somebody had said that and I was like, that name, I never really heard somebody say afters. I want to do something with that. Well, I'm always making music. That's never gonna stop. Whether it's afters or Fate of All or some other shit that I'm just like brewing. And I was like, yeah. So then I start building this album that's soon to come called Afters. And I start going to the booth like thinking like, okay, what is the nightlife? Like, let's create the nightlife right now. And I think that's a lot of shit I've been trying to do too. Just like, I got a song like Bella Noches, right? It's a pretty sick song. It's pretty cool.
And that's not out yet.
It's not out yet.
Okay.
Yeah, it might be on this next EP I put out.
Before that, next EP
Yeah,
before that.
it might be on Where's Afters. However, like, it might be so good that I put it on Proper Afters.
Proper Afters meaning album.
Just the album.
Okay.
Afters.
Wow.
Solid. No sentence, no da-da-da.
Yeah.
The real one that really get mixed for real, that really gets, like, chiseled for real. Because honestly, I'm vibing, bro. Like, I think I'm getting to a level of mastery with my craft. You know, I'm not the best. I wouldn't even want to be my best yet because I still got so much to learn to do. But I think I finally got to a point as an artist, especially doing all these different sounds and covering anything. I think I finally got into like a pocket to where it's like, I know what I'm doing. I like what I'm doing, and I'm gonna keep doing it. And I'm not exhausted. Everything you just heard from like that album EP that I just put out, that shit was made in that span of time. This is new stuff. You feel me? I'm big on that. I like pop. I like pop art. You feel me? I like popular culture. I want to be like on time, like a you know. And
You're gonna contribute to the pop culture
type shit. That's my goal.
How long have you been sitting on these? So I mean, you have a band.
Yeah, I do.
How long have you been sitting on this solo music?
Well, it started with solo music. Start there. Maybe I would say maybe like 2017 or 2018 or whatever. I already knew Oscar, my guitarist, since pre-K. But
Shout
like
out
he
Oscar.
was shout out Oscar, real one, super producer. He was the only person that I knew that made music, especially that could try to get on some type of shit I was on. Because in that time, man, I had just heard Cherry Bomb. You know, like I wasn't really trying to do rap, so I was doing like crazy shit. From that, I met other people, and me starting a band came from like passion, just like a passion project, right? Because I started listening to the Ramones.
Put these gloves on.
I tell this story all the time. This is gonna be in so many interviews. I started listening to the Ramones. I heard their one self-titled album, and then it had a hold on me and my friends and my whole wave. Like we going to Raf Simons shows, like coming back smoking out hotels, just like literally on some real shit like that. Like when I heard them say like, I don't want to walk around with you, or you know, shit like that, or when I heard like Loudmouth for the first time, I was just like, yeah. and me and all my homies were like, yeah, like that's how we feel, you know. And we, you know, we parked out, you know, and Raf Simons times, man.
Okay.
But yeah, dude, we got an album coming. I say all that to say I don't know if I skipped over anything or whatever, but we got an album coming. I got it tatted on my neck. It's called Archangel. I am also the Archangel. You can call me Angel for short.
Okay.
It's okay.
Okay.
I tell them that for my Chick-fil-A order. What's your name? Angel.
Archangel from Fate of All.
Fate 'em All.
Wow.
It's this amazing album. It's our debut album with Atlantic Records, our first album with Real Resources, you know, because we was getting this shit out the mud. Like that first record, like I was recording songs in my car. You feel me? Like for the insulation and shit. And this is like the first like real like resources, you feel me?
Bro.
And you could hear it.
That's amazing.
They put us in a room for a month, and we were really able to be our best selves and only focus on music for a month. Nothing else.
Wow.
Nothing else. I mean, you call mama you know,
Yeah,
here
of
and
course.
there. You feel me? You
Yeah.
handle whatever, but it was really just like you're focused on music.
Yeah.
And it was like a very enlightening and also just like an experience that I think will just like pay off forever, because that record is really gonna be something special, and
Wow.
it's I think the fans want it. They need it, and the world needs it.
Speaking of Fade 'Em All, check this out. I think you're really gonna get a kick out of this.
I can't believe you got 100, bro. I got 48.
Bro, you're
I had a
looking
little
at
star
years
power
of
though. I
experience.
had a little star power.
Oh, check it out. Let's go to the F's. See what we got in the F's. And also, you were talking about being locked in on music. Did you ever think
Absolutely.
you'd be playing your own instruments on the?
Look, never in my life.
Yeah, let's do that one. You want to do that one?
That's the one.
Let's do
That's
it.
one of the ones.
All right.
This one's gonna be hard.
Duh.
This might be difficult.
I like
bro.
this song a lot, bro.
It's gonna be difficult. Real rock songs on the guitar. You're on the rock band.
That's right. Push the
Come
green.
on.
Let's do it.
Hey, boy. Oh, shit.
Just happy heels, no strap, no stripes. Electric bill in my lap tonight. Talked it over, the pussy's a pull on a weekday. Supermodel on replay. See the old city where I stay.
Plenty on where I stay.
Yeah. This song feels like rock high fashion.
Man, that's my whole thing.
Rock high fashion?
Can't lie to you.
I can see it.
I got some combat boots that are Balenciaga. I remember being broke as fuck when I first saw them, and I had like normal combat boots on from like, you know, the army surplus. You feel me? Type of way.
That's the best place to get them.
Great clothes. Great clothes. Okay? But I saw these fucking Balenciagas and I was like, bro, if I could have those, I would wear them every day. Like, that's the epitome of me. Like, high fashion, rock star, punk shit. You feel me? Like, two staples. Yeah, I felt like it was like me in a suit. But I got those. I love them. I'll never forget that. It was kind of like, once I finally got some money for myself, that was actually like probably the third thing I did with my money. Just hunt those shoes down.
What were they from like an older season or something?
They're from like 2018.
Okay. So are you
Whoa.
venturing into the fashion industry?
Not really. I guess so, yeah. But you feel me? I'm not on some shit where like, because I know it's a lot of people that like put, you know, a lot of heart and soul into that shit. You feel me? I'm just trying to make products, and I just want like my fans, and I want the world to, you feel me, rock with me and just feel this shit. You know, like I just want to make cool stuff that's easily just like accessible. But yeah, I guess that is the fashion world. You feel me? I'm just not necessarily high fashion. I'm more looking to just cater to like urban fashion and just like streetwear, you know, shit like that, and just cool like niche little things that I think are cool and want to make. Some of that shit's influenced by high fashion, but like, you feel me? They be crying and shit when they fucking collection, like, you know, go up and shit like that.
Yeah. As they should, man. They put their heart into it.
Nah, literally.
Saying, yeah.
That shit's sick. So that's why I kind of want to make sure I just let you know, you feel me? I'm just on some like, it's just the world, man. It's just the enterprise, you feel me? It's just pop. Whoa, I'm gonna get less than 48% of it.
This one's, I'm not gonna lie, this one's hard. Did Oscar do this guitar?
Tony did.
Okay.
My bassist, Tony did.
Wow. How's
Yeah.
Tony gonna react when he sees this?
He's gonna love it. He's gonna think this so sick. He's such a techie video game like lover, you feel me? Like, that's his vibe. Shout out Chrome Zero, baby. Shout out Chrome Zero. Had to get that.
This Tony solo right here?
I think that solo is Oscar, actually. Crazy.
So when it comes to your lyrics, are you writing those lyrics all yourself, or is it a band effort?
Yeah, these lyrics, and actually all of my lyrics, I write.
Okay.
You feel me? You feel man, I had to rock out for the last one.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Bro, so
92, 24.
coming in from 92 is really not bad. And 24 is really not bad.
Hey, 24 is bad. 24 is bad, gang. It's okay, but I have fun.
Yeah, that's what matters. That's what matters. We're having a good time.
That's how it feels to actually try to play guitar.
See, you're up there getting people, turning the crowd upside down.
Oh, yeah.
And now you know what it feels like to play the guitar on it.
That's my look. That's my lane. And sometimes, I ain't gonna lie, one time Oscar jumped into the crowd, you feel me?
With his guitar?
No, he left
Okay.
the guitar on stage. Guess what? I picked it up and I played the craziest solo the world has probably ever heard, ever. Probably was all wrong.
We need that footage.
I got it.
We need the
I
footage.
got some footage of it.
Yeah, we need the
real
footage.
shit. It was just some shit called Decade 2020.
So I have a question.
Yeah.
Regarding this, the Fade 'Em All project. You got a project coming out with Fade 'Em All. You're still working, still creating beautiful art there. How does that influence that punk rock, you know, in your soul carry over into your solo music, which is it sounds completely different.
I think it just like it knocked down a wall of just like me being hesitant to do anything. Like it's kind of like added a fearlessness to everything because I already went totally left. So it's like any sound, I'm not really scared to do it. You know, like we make serious ass songs. I've made serious ass like songs with my guys where we're really like thinking and grueling and da 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 da. It kind of just like freed it up, you know, and I think one of the ways I see it coming through is in live. Like I did my first show today, and I think
first solo show today.
That like you see it, it's like okay, there's a rapper. Oh, that's a kind of some. That's Rockstar Russ right there. Oh, that's that rock shit coming out. You feel me? Like okay, boom. But yeah, and honestly, just sonically too, because I do think in the zeitgeist and I do think in music, even in rap, it's a lot of like rock and it's like peeking in, it's room for that. You know, it's room for that. You know, it's a lot of people like on that don't consider themselves, you know, rock stars or being in the band. They're like, okay, I'm a rapper, you know, but on rock beats or dressing like a certain way, you know? It's in the zeitgeist, like just like fully, you know.
You were saying that you went completely left. And it makes me think that you're talking about In Bloom.
Shit. That's one of the most left things I've ever put out.
I feel like that's been put out recently. What was the inspiration behind that song? I mean, it's such nothing sounds like it. Because that was the first song that you made for the project, right?
Yeah.
How'd you arrive there?
Just vibing, bro, in the studio. Broad day. He sent me a beat. I actually had it for some time, but it was one of them days in the studio where it's like, I don't got no beats because I'm used to like making the beats right there with the producers, you know? But I was with my homie Mello, and you know, we're not producers, we're vocalists, you know? So I had these beats, I'm like, okay. I got on there, I really freestyled. All that shit you hear on Happily Ever Afters, that's freestyle. And then I was just like, wow, that sounds out of sight. That's it.
Yeah.
We dropping this.
Yeah.
You know? You know, I am chasing. I'm always chasing like something new, but I want it to be new but work. You feel me? I don't want to make things and give them to my fans or try to give them to the world and they're scared of them. I want things to like come through and kind of be like, I smell that. That smells good.
Do you feel like being the frontman of a rock band that there's some pressure that they might not smell you?
No. Because it's just open, you know, and this is a new thing. Like, this is a total new thing. I don't want to try to make my fans who may want a certain thing from me. Well, if they want that, cool.
Yeah.
I'm blessed enough to just make stuff, you know? That's another thing. I'm never concerned about everybody liking everything that I do because I feel like I cover so much ground and I will cover so much ground as we get out there. You're going to have your records. You're going to have your records that you're like, hey, I like this. Like ideally, like I think somebody listens to that EP that I put out, or you're going to find your song eventually. And I think once you find your song and you're listening to that for real, because it's authentic and it's you like it for whatever reason you like it.
Yeah.
that's how you end up really listening to more stuff.
Yeah.
Anytime I've gotten on an artist, it always kind of started with one song that I couldn't get away from. Even if I didn't understand the other shit they had going on, I was like, this right here, this is it. And yeah, so I'm not scared of if you don't like track 1. I'm not scared if, you don't like track 4. I think when this, and I'm not scared if you don't like the rap or you don't like the rock or whatever, vice versa, because I think in hindsight, like when this is all said and done, I think so much ground, not even that far, not even in hindsight, but I think so much ground will be covered that it'll just be like, this guy's everywhere. He's at the cookout. He's in the club. He's with me when I'm just cleaning my house. Any sound, like I'll fuck around, do a folk song. I'll get on some Joni Mitchell shit. All I need is that vibe.
What were you listening to as a kid that became this art that you make now?
Early on, man, I was listening to like a lot of shit my brother was playing and like my older cousins and just what was going on in the culture, Just a lot of cool shit. But I do know like my favorite rapper, like my first person that I was like, yo, was 50 Cent. Young child, baby boy. I used to lie to people and tell them that was my dad. I'd go to school and be like, yeah, 50 Cent's my dad. When he got shot, I got shot too. I was a kid. You feel me? And then my mom, I love my dad, by the way. I do have a dad, and I love him. He's great. My mom had got me like a G-Unit sweatsuit because she had a hair show to go to in New York City. So she got me some G-Unit kids clothes, bro. G-Unit kids clothes in Houston, in Texas? Unheard of. Like, this shit just came out. So now my lie was locked in. My lie was locked in. They're like, you got G-Unit? This nigga's the real McCoy. He was not bullshitting about that 50 shit. Wow. Yeah.
That's incredible.
I love Lil Wayne. But
someone out there still talks about you like, man, no wonder he's 50 Cent's his dad.
Man.
No wonder.
Hopefully they caught on by now. Hopefully they caught on a long time ago. Okay? Because I let that shit go. Like, because really, Kanye came and the power shifted. When they did that shit on 106 in Park and shit like that, wow, this shit sounds so old. But like Kanye was now number one. Like when he did that, when he went against 50 and shit like that.
Yeah.
And ever since then, like that was like creativity. That was, not to say 50 wasn't creative. 50 was a mastermind. 50
Bulletproof was a different thing.
Like literally. Yeah. But yeah, all that shit. But yay. And I also love Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne was everything, like the best
ever.
You can make that argument, you feel me? And that shit was just really just cemented into anything I was doing or anything in the culture. Like, Big Brother would be dropping me off to school, like, early in the morning when we listening to that shit, I might try to listen to that shit during school. But it's so much it's so much good music and so much good shit that came out in that span of time. And I just know it's a disservice that I wouldn't even be able to, like, cover everything. I remember Let It Burn, like, when that shit first came out, I'm not gonna lie, gang. I had a little Scooby-Doo little radio. I was so young.
Scooby-Doo
but
radio.
Every time I would get on the bus, like, for some reason, they're playing Let It Burn somewhere in this next 10 minutes. And that shit used to be like, whoa, this song is... But nah, I was inspired by too much shit. Fucking Trillville. So, bro, so much shit. Fucking... And then the dancing shit, the dance shit was big, too,
Yeah.
Like, Young Nation and them Franchise Boys and shit like that. You had dances and shit. You had Lil Jon and shit. Look, there's a lot going on. But yeah, that was my childhood upbringing. Of course, like soul and gospel and R&B and a lot of that.
Yeah.
Lot of that type of R&B is still huge to me, still to this day. Like, I'm still like waiting to like craft certain like sounds. And I think in my imprint, I think R&B is a big part of it. Like, once we really start getting it out there.
I'm looking forward to seeing hearing what you sound like on an R&B song.
Like I was made to be there.
I know that's right. We got one more song. Should we play some Isaiah Rusk?
Let's do it.
Let's do it. All right. All right. Push that green button.
Yeah.
So we're gonna go back to the Isaiah Rusk. Not to play them all.
Sweet.
This is actually, we were just talking about this song. Had to have it on here. Your Guitar Hero track list is not complete without it, some might say.
I'm gonna get some more tracks on this motherfucker. I like this. Linkin Park Numb.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. Look, don't let these people get in your head or make you feel bad about big ass songs, like liking big ass songs. Like some people it's trying to get on your head, like where you're like, oh, what's your favorite band? Or Nirvana. Some people will be like, yo, it's so typical. Like, are you kidding me? Look it. And you go listen to all that music in that time period. Find me one band better than Nirvana. Please. I mean, you could
That's fair.
Like, I want you to try.
That's fair.
You know, and like, I like that. I like things that work. I like things that like reach the top of like pop culture and like really like submit, like for real. Like, people give me shit for this too. Be like, what's your favorite movie? I'll be like, Pulp Fiction. I'm dead ass. If I had to choose one movie, because it's everything I would want in a movie, and it's just like right on time. It's like it's just pop. It's like, and I like that. You feel me? I'm big on that. Of course, there's so many amazing movies. Like we can name them. That I'm an actor myself. Like we could get deep about it if somebody wants to. Like you feel me?
Yeah, it's Pulp Fiction.
Yeah, you want to give me shit about that? Okay, now I'm gonna hit you with some crazy shit. I don't want to have to lie about what my favorite thing is just because it's so popular. Nah, I'm on that. Like, that's a great music. Like, that's a great movie. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like, Nirvana is great music. One of the best bands. And if you're talking about a certain time period, the best. I'm not gonna lie.
They're that big for a reason.
Literally, like, come on, change the whole industry. You feel me?
Getting into, I guess, going back to the Fate of All stuff, though, even though we're playing Isaiah Russ.
Yeah.
What, you know, like, even just like cutting edge hip hop, you know, punk rock, you know, it comes from like this subculture of like anti-establishment.
Yeah.
What's the most trouble you've ever got into for your art?
Most trouble I ever got into for my art?
Yeah.
Not much. I haven't gotten in much trouble for my art. Let me try to think.
Okay.
Let me try to think. I'm not gonna lie, I've been so lucky to be just like, I think it's cause like it's what I'm really here to do for real. And I think all the people that are around me like know that and can feel that. I've been pretty free, like in my art making, you know? Obviously there's trials and tribulations and a lot of shit that comes with like choosing to do art for your career and shit, you know? Yeah. But trouble for my art? Maybe I got in trouble for being too damn lit, you feel me? Nigga mad, you know? But other than that, we turned up, you know?
Yep.
I think the most trouble, the fucking cops shut my damn show down one time, like, and we didn't stop, so they had to like get on stage and unplug everything, and officer right there, I'm still getting my last words out, you feel me? The kid's still going crazy, you feel me? Like, yeah. But other than that, it's been sweet, you know?
Good.
I just got in trouble with my heart, if anything, you feel me?
Yeah.
Got in trouble with like, you know, really going out there to make sure like I put in that extra 10%, you feel me? I show up for myself, you know, because this is what I'm on, you feel me? Have a real accountability about like, hey, you're trying to do something that's like a 1% type thing, because I don't just want to be successful, bro. I want to affect popular culture. I'm talking about all this pop. I'm asking for this 1% type of person, type of thing. You got to give that type of effort. You feel me? I've gotten in trouble with myself for that type of vibe. Like, you need to, like, don't stop. You was maybe a little too lazy this past month. Don't stop. Don't give up. Don't start being weak. You feel me? Like, that type shit.
I think you are really like one of one. I mean, you are. I think it's not to be argued.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, of course. Bro, there's another from Beaumont, though, that's very one of one. And y'all work together.
Yeah.
Y'all just click.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, I saw him headbanging at your show one time in Houston. And
Yep. I heard him.
Yep. How did that relationship come about? Man. Just from that one-of-oneness, or just like recognizing?
Me and Tizo, how did our relationship come about? you know, he was popping his shit, and I was popping mine just like some years ago, and I think it was immediately a thing of just like, oh, we're on some like rock shit, like we're on some alternative like shit, you know, like it's like okay, and I think we had a lot of mutuals. The person that linked us together was Paris Aiden.
Cool.
She was like,
shout out Paris Aiden.
Y'all got to link up, and you know, I was like, we're into the studio, so he came to the studio with my band, and like we literally like that was one of the craziest sessions ever because it was literally like 2 trains, 1 track, just like going like full speed, you feel me? Like, okay, he's on a wave, obviously. We're on a wave too, collaborate, like, cool. Since then, it's just been respect. And, you know, I'm a pretty reclusive person. I be out the way, kind of, you feel me? So, like, sometimes, you know, shit happens. So, one time I was in LA and boys in the studio, that's what I love to do. I'd rather go to the studio than party.
That's how it should be.
They're at the studio, and I'm like, okay, pull up. It's just all organic. We just made some live shit, and I was like, wow, you know, didn't think much of it. Like, but then bro hit me up a couple months later and was like, hey, we working on mixes for that shit. It was really cool, and I was like, for real? Bet.
That's great.
And ever since then, like, that was just cool. And to be featured on that album, which is
twice.
Yeah.
The only person featured twice on the album.
It's pretty sick. And I think it grows and grows every day. I remember like first putting it out, and I was in New York at the time for Fashion Week, and I was just walking around and like, I couldn't go anywhere. And people were like, I fuck with you, bro. Like, I see your shit. Like, I see you. Don't try to, like, you can't hide. And I was like, fire. Like, cool. I didn't know this was really reaching like that. Like, but like, I think that's just me being in my perspective. Cool when your fans and like friends get you out of that perspective by letting you know, hey, you really on some shit right now. That was cool. That reached me. I'm listening to this when you're not around, buddy. Like, whether you're here or not, like, I'm fucking with this. And that was cool. And I think that's done a lot for just like my overall shit, because that's a good starting point.
It's not bad.
Because before that, you're not expecting music from Russ unless it's the band. So that got me a little Spotify profile and shit like that. I'm turned up like, okay, cool. Here come this afters.
Yeah.
You know,
yeah.
Amazing artist. I love working with bro. He's really boot camp. It's boot camp in that studio. But it's ridden with creativity and ridden with just like freedom. But it's all yeah.
I love how y'all have something in common where your music transcends. Maybe, I mean, if y'all had a target audience in mind, it transcends it, that's for sure.
Yeah. It's crazy getting calls from my dad. He's at the Texans game or whatever, and he just turned up like, I'm listening to your song, they played your song, and that's what we wanted to do.
Yeah, they played your song at the Texans game.
Yeah, it's multiple things. Like somebody was watching like a fight, I think Canelo or somebody, and they were like, I hear your song, you know, at the NBA games, you know, like,
That's perfect, man. But that's what you want. That's what you want. You want it to have that feeling conveyed to people. Yeah.
In that reach, man. Like like the Ramones, man, like Blitzkrieg Bop, like the Ramones, like, hey, oh, let's go. It's so embedded.
You can feel it.
That song is so embedded into our culture and just sports culture and just period. If you hear that, you probably turned up right now. And I think that's what we wanted to do, like make something that's, when somebody scored that touchdown, like for real, play that. Like drop that, because it makes the most sense. For children, teens, adults, grandparents, like it's culture. You feel me? That's how I feel.
So, we talked about a lot.
Yeah.
We played 3 of your fabulous tunes. I got one question for you.
What's happening?
What's motivating you every day, man?
My family and my friends. You know, I look around, I see a lot of hustlers, you know, and it make me like want to go hustle. It make me feel good. You know, like, you know, yeah, my family, you know, my mom, my dad, my brothers, you know, my sisters, like, yeah. Because I'm the visionary. I was blessed to be a visionary, and I'm the visionary. And I see new, and I see better, and I see ways for us to just like live these days just a bit on a cloud, or a bit just like better, you know. And so I'm on that, you know. And also what just motivates me is purpose. Like I legitimately feel like this is what I'm supposed to be doing. You know, like I'll be upset if I didn't do this.
Well, then that's how you know.
You know, like, and I feel so good when I do it too. Like, you know, so.
And that's how you know again.
Literally.
Yeah.
It's never a hard thing with this music thing. Like, never.
Perfect.
That's my motivation, man. I'm really trying to take it there. Like, I'm crazy. I want to be like not be able to go to fucking Target without a security detail. You feel me? Like I'm on that. Like I want those big old songs where you so tired of hearing Russ. You so tired of hearing Russ. That song goddamn everywhere. Yeah, that's what we trying to do. Everything in between too. I want them that deep cut. I want that underground too. Like everything in between, from underground to pop. You feel me? Like to below underground. Like to just totally personal. Totally like this is for me. Like this is how I was feeling. Like,
Perfect. Well, thank you for sharing that art with us, man.
Totally personal. Totally like this is for me. Like this is how I was feeling. Like,
Perfect. Man.
Yeah, man, we turned up. This is sick.
Thank you, bro.
I gotta get fucking better. Hey, I had 75%.
You did.
75%, baby.
Yeah. Hey,
okay.
come on, man.
Don't play.
Hey, so also, I'll tell you, so since you took your time to join us, I'm gonna take my time to make sure you get a copy of this game, you get a copy of your songs so you can play it at home with your family, with your friends.
Sweet.
And then, now that this is out, you can actually click down below and you can play them at home too.
Click it down below, baby.
Thank you, bro.
Hey, thank you.
Yeah.
My boy.
Yes, sir.
Actress. You turned up, man. Rocking out in the free world, okay?
You know, lots of rock bands started out as friends playing together for fun.
Yo, is this a real phone? Oh, yeah. Thanks for tuning in. This has been Don't Fret. I'm Matt. Good night, America. Yo, is this a real phone?